morning everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is already almost 10 o'clock, and as you can see I'm not really dressed, so I have hiccups. Last night, if you've seen the end of the last vlog, Owen started to get a temperature, and turned out that he spent most of the night with temperatures above the minimum he had was 39.6, and it went above 40 at some point as well, which is really high. He was hallucinating at times, and he was just really bad, and he couldn't sleep properly. The problem is that when the temperature goes so high, he's vomiting. So he was sick once. Unfortunately, it meant the medicine didn't stay in him, but I didn't know how much he had kept or not, so I couldn't take the risk of giving him more painkillers. So I had to wait, hoping he would sleep, and then wait until it was safe enough to give him another dose. And he has been up most of the night. We ended up, James slept in Owen's bed so he could get some sleep before going to work, and I took Owen in my bed with me. But it's been very sleepless night. I did get a bit more sleep like early this morning. I gave him another dose, and his temperature was down enough for him to go to sleep properly, and he woke up completely drenched in sweat, so I'm guessing his body is working to get everything, you know, out of his system. So I'm making my breakfast at the same time. I have absolutely no idea what this is. He has no symptoms whatsoever. It's just that temperature that just came randomly last night. He was absolutely fine, and then we came home and he just looked suddenly like so bad. He was very pale and didn't look well at all, and I'm not sure when it came from, so we'll see if anything comes up. But yeah, no way he's going to school today. He's still not, he's better, let's say, not as bad, but still not good, so keeping him in for today, probably tomorrow I would say, we'll see. But yeah, I have here this afternoon, so I'm just going to take it easy for this morning, do a bit of work here and there whenever I can, but the boys are going to have a lazy pajamas TV day. I'm hoping he will accept to have naps at some point, just to try and rest as much as possible. But yeah, I'm on autopilot very much right now. I have on liquid food from my band adjustment, so I'm gonna make myself a hot chocolate right now to start the day. I've started a long time ago, but to properly try and get something done. And I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Just a quick update, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Hugh is arriving in about an hour and a half. I have my trousers on, but I'm still in a pyjamas top. Well, a t-shirt that's too big for me, which I use as pyjamas. I'm just kind of tidying up a bit because it's a mess down there. I haven't had a chance to do any of the tidying up yet. One's temperature is shooting right up. Like, the only way to keep it at a decent level is to alternate paracetamol and ibuprofen constantly. And still it rises up in between, so I'm trying to make sure he takes loads of fluid. He has an appetite, so I just really don't know what this is, but the temperature is certainly very high and very there, so I think if by tomorrow morning it's still like that high, I might phone the doctors to get him checked, or even send a urine sample just in case there was some kind of, you know, infection, but that I can't see. But he says he's not sore anywhere, so it's just very weird, very weird. Unless it's one of these random few days of temperature with nothing else, I don't know. There's definitely something going on anyway, but he doesn't seem in pain or anything apart from the temperature, and he hasn't been sick apart from that one time last night when the temperature was like really too high, so we shall see. So I'm not going to go to bed. Apologies that the last vlog was uploaded so late. When has been asleep for a while now, so hopefully it's over the worst of it. I'm right here in spots. There and it's supposed to be, usually I get them when I'm home and all, which is not the case at the moment, so I'm guessing it's stress and lack of sleep and all that. So hopefully it doesn't spread out too much. I'm gonna head to bed and I will continue this vlog in the morning. Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm very confused in the days because this week has been kind of all over the place so far. I have 2 monkeys here. It is 20 to 8. The good news is that this monkey, the big monkey there, is getting better. His temperature is staying down now, which is really good, because yesterday it wasn't good, was it? It wasn't fun at all, was it, the temperature?
No.
It was so high all the time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now it's low.
Yeah, you got big sleep.
You had a very big sleep, yeah. Owen had a really big sleep, and we've explained to him before that when you're not well, if you sleep, it helps make you better. Did it work?
Yeah, I did remember that anyway, so you didn't have to remind me.
I know you did remember. And you took your medicine as well, that helped a lot too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if sometimes you don't like it very much, it's important to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because then you feel so much better. We decided not to send him to school for one more day. He still had a very high temperature until late in the evening last night. And I'm not talking very, mild temperature. I'm talking very high temperatures. And I'll feel happier to see that it hasn't come back today yet before sending him back to school. So I'm going to keep him off today. If the temperature stays low all day, I'll send him back tomorrow. But otherwise we'll just see. I'd rather give him an extra day to recover completely than it comes back with a vengeance. I don't know what it is, so it's hard for me to judge. So I'd rather do like I would do with any other sickness, to give him a bit of extra time to make sure he's completely recovered. I think somebody is awake. Oh, hello monkey. Did you have a big sleep? Yeah?
Oh.
Was it a nice sleep? Oh.
How?
Cuckoo.
Oh,
Want to get out? I've just slept for 3 hours and it's 1:30, so it's not super late, so it means it hopefully will go to bed at a decent time tonight, which is great. And he didn't actually fight his nap at all today, which was good. I'm probably going to pay for it in the afternoon, because usually when I say, oh, it was good and good and good, then I jinx it and the afternoon is awful. So we'll see. But it's Thursday, so there's just one more day and it's the weekend and I can't wait. He should be here in about an hour and a half when he's currently having his lunch. I'm preparing Alfie's and I'm just gonna have some soup for mine. It's my last day on mushy and liquid food, and as you are probably very worried about me, my spot is finally, I was able to do something about it and it feels so much better. So that's great news, isn't it? When do you want to tell in the vlog what you've just watched for the first time?
The #1 movie of Harry Potter.
Harry
Potter.
Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Did you like it?
Yeah, that was really good. Now I find out he was a wizard. And next Harry Potter movie might be more interested.
Do you want to watch it tomorrow, the next one?
Yeah. So, Mommy, I want to tell you something.
Yes.
Seeing this game.
Yeah.
In this game, one of my friends is actually him.
Is it? And
Yeah.
who are you in the game?
You choose you choose Mr. Wizard and Mr. Wit, and I choose Mr. Wizard, but he is not called Mr. Wizard. A wizard has to be Mr. Wit, and he choose Mrs. in the end, and you choose, and you be Miss, and yours can be Mrs.
Which?
Wit.
Okay. And which house do you live in your game?
Just have a random house.
But what's the name of yours?
I don't have a name.
Are you in Gryffindor?
No, my name of my house is called Owen's Lovely House.
Okay, no problem. Right, Owen's lovely house.
Yeah, and my house.
Hey, excuse me, it's a bit dark.
Yeah, but I need to tell you something.
Quickly then.
My house in this game is house 41.
Okay. Right, and then do you think in your game you could go to the toilet quietly and then go to bed?
No. Not like randomly yet. I was just sort out the bed when I'm doing it.
Okay.
That's why I said no, just because they can't say it. Okay?
Okay, no, but I'm not going to film you going to the toilet, of course not. But do you want to say good night to the
No,
vlog?
in my episode.
Oh, in your episode, sorry. Do you want to say goodbye to the vlog?
Bye.
Just to clarify, Owen has invented a game in which he's filming episodes for his pretend gaming channel, which is called Witches and Wizards. So you need to go to bed, monkey.
Go to the toilet.
We agreed that he could watch the end of Harry Potter instead of having a bedtime story. So now he's going to go to... You're going to go back to school tomorrow, so...
Mash.
He's hasn't had any temperature today at all and no painkillers, so he's definitely going back to school tomorrow. Well, unless it was coming back tonight, but I doubt it. So I have no clue what that was. It was just super high temperature for a day and that was it. So yeah, I'm going to stop the vlog here for tonight and I will continue in the morning. Good morning and happy Friday. It is actually 8:30. Oh, and you need to hurry up and get dressed. The boys were having their breakfast. Well, Alfie was having his breakfast and then he disappeared. Where is Alfie? We've lost Alfie again, Owen. I think he's gone. He might have gone to Tesco's to get some shopping done. The table is talking today. Cuckoo! Cuckoo, Alfie! Cuckoo! So while the boys are finishing their breakfast, I was getting the lunchbox sorted and getting the clothes out, and also I'm going to get them, well, I'm going to get Alfie dressed. Owen can dress himself. And then we're going to go to school. Owen is going back to school today. He's had no temperature yesterday, so he seems fine today as well. So I think it's just one day and then it's the weekend, so he can do it. And yes, and then I'm hopefully going to get some time to work. Alfie went to bed at 7:30 last night, and then he woke up like midnight or something, and then it was him up until 4 in the morning, and then he was back to sleep until about 8 o'clock this morning. So I'm hoping he has a nap at a early-ish time today, so then I can get work done, but I'm just not going to count on it, and when it happens and I can do something, I will. So I'm just back from the school run. I'm waiting for James to give me a call back. He has misplaced a packet of his thyroid medication and he has run out, so he's phoned the doctors to see if he could get a prescription for another one. So I'm just going to wait for him to call me. I thought instead of getting all our coats off, if they can do it, I'll go and collect it now and yeah, get it so he has it for the weekend, because it's Friday, so then everything is going to close and it will be Monday at the earliest, or well, actually Tuesday by the time I get it and all that. So if I can get it today would be good. I'm also going to get a mouth rinse in the pharmacy. I have a really bad ulcer. My wisdom teeth are once again bothering me. So I've been doing like some alcohol mouth rinse to calm the inflammation. But I'm almost running out, so I just want to go and get something like that. And I don't know yet. Oh, James is phoning me. Hello? Okay, I'll go and collect it now then, so it's done. Okay, bye. It's ready. So I'm gonna go to the pharmacy and Alfie's gonna come with me. Are you ready, baby? We're gonna go? I'm tempted to go to Tesco's after. I've seen some markers that were on offer the other time we were in, and I didn't take them, and I was going to add them to our weekly shop, and they were not available online, so I'm going to go and attempt to get them in the shop, and I will catch up with you a little bit later on. I've got everything at the pharmacy, but I'm going to review my plans because this little guy looks like he's very tired, so I might go home and try and get him to sleep instead of going to Tesco's, because that might excite him even more. And yeah, I got everything. Would you believe that a bottle of 300 ml of mouthwash is almost £10? Now it is a specific mouthwash. It also works whenever I use that for ulcers, but also for when I start having throat infections, because it's You can gargle it as well, but it's so expensive, and I had it on prescription before, but there I don't have anything. I'm trying, it's more for prevention, for it not to get worse, so I can't really get a prescription for it, so I had to pay for it. And it's expensive for a mouthwash. Luckily you don't need a lot every time. It's now 4:15 and Owen and I are watching Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I am printing at the same time. I have a lot of orders to finish this week. Since I opened my shop, has definitely been the busiest week I've ever had order-wise, which is brilliant. It's what I'm hoping for. It's growing and I'm getting more and more orders. And Alfie's asleep, so I'm just trying to get stuck in to prepare as much of my work as I can for tomorrow. If I have everything already printed, at least that's something done. And yeah, so I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna try and finish a few orders before James goes to dance class tomorrow, so he can post those. And yeah, Owen is really into Harry Potter. I wasn't sure, he's only 5, so it's, you know, I know it's not for children of his age, but he's a very immature 5-year-old, and he's not interested in the stuff for 5-year-olds. So he's been asking to watch it, and I thought, you know what, I'll watch it with him and I can explain to him. He doesn't get everything, but if I explain to him the things he doesn't understand, he gets it.